Stourhead Park in Wiltshire, England, is one of the 18th century's icons of landscape architecture due to its expertly arranged informality. Henry Hoare II, the son of a wealthy banker, wanted to create a park reminiscent of the Roman Campagna period with elements of classical architecture. Hoare wanted to create a landscape that was not motivated by the usual geometric schemes of the 18th century. He used landscape painting as inspiration for the natural layout of the park. The majority of the park was designed by Henry Flitcroft, one of the adherents to the new style of landscape architecture of the 18th century. The 93-acre park contains a massive lake that serves as a focal point and a datum to all of the main structures. The beauty of the park stems from the positioning of this irregularly bordered lake, which defines the circulation within the park. The design of the park's circulation forces the visitor to wind around the lake's edge in a narrow path of varying topography that encourages thoughtful meandering. The observer discovers different framed views of the landscape and structures as he or she moves around the irregular lake. The structures within the park are in the classical style and create a sense of permanence within the loosely arranged landscape. The house, built in 1742, is a Palladian-style villa designed by Colin Campbell. The house is set apart from the lake within a valley. Hoare later appointed Henry Flitcroft as his architect, who designed the property's Pantheon, the Temple of Apollo, the Temple of Flora, a grotto, and the Palladian Bridge. The Pantheon, built in 1754, is a dome structure with a column portico that serves as a focal point on the edge of the lake. In 1765, Flitcroft started building the Temple of Apollo, another framed view, which is an elaborate domed rotunda. The temple is accessed by a narrow, winding uphill path that rewards the visitor with not only the temple's magnificence, but also with a unique view over the park. The grotto creates contrast between the open and airy layout of the park, since the visitor descends into a closed and dank space where the sound of the natural springs echoes off the rocky walls. Through the thoughtful placement of architectural structures among the informality of a rambling park, a visitor can admire the natural vistas and the classical appeal of